Hey guys, it's Kriptayto here, and today we are back with some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So, this episode, we are starting our very last investigation, and we are gonna find out all the secrets that the school has in store. So, last episode, Monokuma, he opened up every door that was locked, so now we can explore everything. First of all, we have this area. Okay, we're gonna get started on this section. The second floor of the dorm. See what's up here. I'm excited. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means I have to do it. Whoa. This is the second floor of the dorm. It looks like some ancient ruins. What happened? Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Yeah, what is this? Oh. Okay, well, whoa. Is that blood? Yeah, something definitely happened here. Whoa. What's this? A giraffe? Whoa. This room is filled with lockers. They're all banged up and it's just destroyed. It must have been 4 Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used those lockers. They use these lockers? Why are these barred up? There's a metal plate mounted to a locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. I mean, it's kind of already open. I wonder if I can open this locker. Rattle, no, lock. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the lockers on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's give it a try. I took out my handbook and it ran across the card reader. And then... Did it work? Oh, no luck. Maybe only locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Yeah, because the owner's probably dead. Is it the same for here? I wonder if I can open this locker. Well... I don't think any of the lockers can be opened. Huh, surprisingly. Okay. Okay, so these are barred up. These are barred up. Okay, so that's basically it. I can't open anything, so... Okay, well, that's basically it for the locker. What happened here? Whoa, okay. So this is... this room. Office? This room doesn't feel like a student's room. Oh, there's a bed too. Closet. Oh, it has more of an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko,
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? A regret? Is that all? Okay, let's just check it out one at a time. What's over here? This is a secret door. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. How? You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes, so easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. Now a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is that it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I can think of. I learned more about him than I ever desired to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this, do you think I might be connected to Kyoko somehow? Like her birthday, something, I don't know. I don't know, Kyoko. Let's check out his computer. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem
Whoever used this last looks like they're very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though, nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. Oh, it's a group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is to it. Not sure what to it, is there? But I guess that's the best you could do as a complete kitty failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. The ultimate despair has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. Yeah. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. Yeah, it might be connected to Kyoko. I feel like. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as password, knowing how she is, I bet that idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do whatever you want. Oh, okay. And what is the rest pointing to? Over here? The chair. Another chair. I can imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. Well, okay. It's the headmaster then. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. That's all. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. Then let's hope it is.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Oh. It worked! What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Oh... Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Oh, some family tensions. Oh, present? Oh, look at that. Portrait. Oh, a framed picture of Kyoko and her dad. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Well, there's a lot to think of. Oh, there's another desk in here. I'd better check out that suspicious present before I do anything. Okay, well, you want the present? Okay, fine. You get the present. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Did you open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But, I mean, we can't not open it. Oh, okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem.
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'd be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there? What's in there?
Anyway.
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Oh, are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? What's in there? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by a heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... What's in there? Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh! What was in the box? Why? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? A skull and some bones? Just as I thought. What? What do you mean just like you thought? What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones. Human bones. Whoa, okay, Kyoko? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not like I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. How? Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Same man she's been searching for. Is in a box. Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So.
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So, that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Oh, if he's somewhere in the school, then... yeah, if we haven't seen him, he's in the box. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but... okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hole's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume that if the headmaster was here, he was dead.
In other words.
That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point, she wanted to be proven wrong. But this happened, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she can cut off all ties, but she couldn't even do that. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing that it was something a true giddy detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I cannot help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Whoa, Kyoko. Wow. Do you have anything else? I feel like I shouldn't make pointless small talk right now. Maybe I should just look around a bit first. Okay, well, the desk? The headmaster's desk. Oh, there's paper. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because.
Never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't. Oh, okay, then if you don't mind, I'm just gonna look at the desk, okay? Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... In the case of emergency? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says in case of emergency. E-handbook? Can you open the lockers with that? I'd find some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
A handbook with no limitations. Given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. No limitations. Yes. We can open the lockers. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it would seem.
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Wow, okay, anything else or is that it? I don't think there's any more clues here. Okay. Well, there's one. Oh. How about this? This filing cabinet seems to be the kind of place you find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like a stranger like me touching her dad's stuff. I mean, she just told you that it was okay.
Hey,
It's fine, check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to the job, huh?
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now.
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he just couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. I mean, to be honest, it kind of makes sense. He really didn't want to become a detective, but he was basically tied into it because of a family that he was born into, you know? Huh? This picture. Aww, Kyoko is so happy. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. Oh.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. But looking at this, yeah, it's getting harder. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time. He must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Ooh. Yeah, she's come here to confront him, to find out he's dead, and to find out that he's been thinking about her all this time. Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Yes? A favor? What is it?
so.
I know it's completely unreasonable for me to ask you this. And I know it will only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Oh sure, Kyoko. Take all the time you need. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How come... how you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul? But... maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he'd hope to see me again sometime. Is that what you're trying to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, or what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Oh, okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later? Yeah, let's just leave Kyoko alone for a bit to just take in what happened. That's a lot. That's a lot. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who's finalized the plan to isolate you, was Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Also, those 16 students, one of them is the mastermind. 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Ooh. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. But is she really? So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. I feel like there's gonna be some crazy plot twist at the end. But where... Wait, did we explore everything here? Okay, we did. Okay, let's see. Before we go to the locker, I want to explore that other room for crazy. Okay. Is this one of the rooms? Oh, it is one of the bedrooms. Whoa, okay. So only 2 things, the bed and the bathroom? The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Yeah, I wouldn't want to sleep on that. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Rubble, so everything fell apart in there too. Okay, so there's nothing here either. So, we're going back to the locker and we're gonna open up basically the lockers because I think we can now since we have the e-handbook. These are really broken. Can you do something about these? Okay. So we're just gonna look at the ones that can be opened. I wonder if I can open this locker. Rattle, rattle, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the lockers on the 2nd floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. Wait, but okay. What about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Let's do it. I mean, that was what I was planning on in the beginning, but... I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and it worked. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Whoa. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Wow, way to call that person out. Okay, what's in here? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Oh, Hero. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagegure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook has been added to the shuffle section of your handbook. Wait, so those pictures that we found on the floor of like Sayaka, Chiro, everyone, it was at this school. And apparently they attended the school, but they had their memories erased. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? This is hero stuff. This is a crystal ball. Huh? Crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. It's crazy. Whoa. Wait, so does that mean if we open other lockers, will there be the rest of us in there? Okay, what's inside this locker? I don't see anything that might be a clue. What? Oops. Okay, this one's broken. Okay, this one? Open? It opened? Nothing? Okay, which one did I open up? I think I opened up the other one. Anything here? Okay. This thing is practically empty. But there's something. What is that? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. Huh, Sayaka? It feels like it gives me Sayaka vibes. I saw something familiar written there, words I heard before. Huh? There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, and my father. Kyoko! He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our students' prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for the new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? Wait, so they already did meet up and talk and settle everything. It's just that Kyoko forgot. But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would have proved me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the whole last page, the question mark spinning through my mind, it started spinning that much faster. There's more? When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. There's a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Whoa, there's so much is happening now. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like to belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro. And a pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Okay, well, there's still more lockers, so we can look through those. There's nothing in here, okay? How about in here? Nothing in here? Okay, and I think that's the last of it, so... I guess we can leave? Okay, so we basically finished investigating this area. So I think I'm gonna end it off for this episode, and we will start off next episode with a new, basically, area to explore. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay notified on any future episodes that come out. And yeah, thank you guys again so much, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!